All right, my friends, let's do this. It's time for episode 56 of my Sunday night Stay-At-Homebodies virtual open mic, where I post a set here on YouTube and also on my Facebook page, 8 o'clock Sunday nights Pacific time, and invite my musical friends to post something as well. So if you've got something, you don't have to know me personally. If you're a friend of this page and you have a few new songs, you want to post a little open mic set in your living room or whatever, please do. Post it here on YouTube in the comments or over on Facebook. If you find me, friend me, and get on my thread at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights and post it there. I'd be happy to listen to it and comment. I also am working my way through the discographies and the various videos from various friends of mine who I keep tabs on. So plenty to listen to, but I can always use a little bit more. Let's get our pregame going. Let's light some incense. Kyoto cherry blossoms. Kind of a springtime, bit of a springtime scent there. And I'll tell you, here in Southern Oregon, it's definitely spring. We have had a very rainy winter and early spring, which is great news here because the forest and the lakes and everything really needed it because we've been droughting a little bit. But man, the pollen, ooh, I don't know if you guys get hay fever, but I do. And it can fuck a dude up. I've got a little rusty today, so we'll see if I can. It might be a bit of a train wreck vocally, but I'll do my best. You can hear I'm a little raspy. Okay, more pregame. Come on now. Old school tonight. Old school. Alrighty. Little teeny nip of Bob Dylan's double barrel whiskey. You might notice that I'm wearing a Willie Nelson bandana. Last week I wore it too, but I ended up doing two starts. I kind of screwed things up on the tech side and had to start over. And got a little flustered and forgot to tell the story of the bandana. Briefly, the last show that I saw, went with my buddy Neil down to Reading. Last show before the pandemic started was to see Willie Nelson. We'd heard that he was kind of frail and maybe wasn't doing so well, but we said, come on, Willie, one more show. So he was anything but frail. He was fantastic. He soloed on every song, and it was a great show. And God, we were in the bathroom afterwards, and some guy is in the bathroom going, "Man, that was a great show. Willie still got it. He didn't even have to play a note." he was just talking about his singing, or he didn't have to sing a note. He was talking about his playing, or whatever. So yeah, it was a great show. Now, towards the end of the show, I'm up there looking at Lucas Nelson, who's playing guitar solo, a guy, his music and guitar playing I like. And I just glance over and I see Willie in the hat throwing motion. And I see this straw hat he was wearing sail by. And my buddy Neil, I see him just launch out of his chair like an orca. And his hands went up and the hat just kind of circled behind him a little and just popped right into his hand. And it turned out to be autographed. And so he got an autograph Willie Nelson hat. People offered him $500 for it within minutes. And he was like, nope. And so a little bit further on in the show, Willie reaches down and grabs a handful of these bandanas, throws them out into the crowd. And, I didn't want to be a merch hog. I mean, I'm sitting in the front row. My buddy got the hat, I wasn't going to fight someone for a bandana, so kind of sailed overhead. But one of them just dropped on my chair and fell down, and I just picked it up and a good gentleman and put it in my pocket. So that was the yin side of why we train, and he had the yang side of why we train. He had to make an athletic move, and I just had to be perceptive. So this is my Willie Nelson bandana that he threw to me personally. And it's also got a red fuck it button on it, so it's got a little going for it. Okay, so we are going to do dude songs part 9. I'm going to do one more of these, and then we're going to get on to some other themes. But I usually do a theme every week because I just got so many hundreds of songs. I really need some kind of a help in choosing like what to play. So we're going to do more Dude Songs. Dude Songs part 9. And I don't mean dudes to mean like boys or men as opposed to girls or females or everybody else. I mean dudes in the sense that we're all dudes. And the sort of commonality of people. And also, but also, you know, also dudes and also stoner dudes and also, in this case, country dudes. So these are all country-esque dude songs. I love country music. It's one of my favorite genres of music now. But when I was growing up, it was kind of considered, at least in my friends, it was kind of square. And it was we kind of made fun of it. And seemed kind of corny. And then years later, I started to kind of like it a little bit more and like it a little bit more, but I think I would only permit myself to like it sort of ironically, like, oh, I'm a country singer, you know, and I'd kind of still made fun of it a little bit. And then, but sometimes liking something ironically or using an expression ironically, even like dude, I didn't feel like using it at first. I kind of use it ironically. I'd be like, hey, dude. And then pretty soon, you know, it's kind of a gateway to help you do it for real. So I can't say that I'm a country singer or a country writer or anything like that. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, but I do love country music, and I do write some what I call country adjacent or country-ish sort of folk acoustic type songs. So we're going to play some country-esque dude songs tonight. Well, I laughed, well, I ducked when you threw that beer glass at me. And I laughed when you told me to drop dead. Didn't I know that you were so unhappy till you threw another at my head? You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. You're aiming at someone else, but he is gone. His love was so weak, my love is so strong. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. I have got an ice bag for my shoulder, and I have got a melting love for you, and I have got a 7-star hangover, but this song is all I'm gonna throw at you. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. You're aiming at someone else, but he is gone. His love was so weak, my love is so strong. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. My fuse is long, 'cause I have been there, and I have thrown sunglasses of my own. The past is deep, and there are sins there that will not die, no matter what you throw. So I ducked when you threw that beer glass at me, And I smiled when you told me to drop dead. I did not know that you were so unhappy till you threw another at my head. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. You're aiming at someone else, but he is gone. His love was so weak, my love is so strong. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. You got me all right, but you got me all wrong. Thank you if you have been listening. Marketing is one of the things that I probably hate the most in the world. I don't hate, I just would rather do almost anything else than tell people to listen to me. So all the marketing I do is basically I record my songs each year that I've written that year, and I make an album and I list it with CD Baby so it goes out to all the e-retailers of music. I make videos for all the songs individually, put them all up on YouTube, make a playlist. I post them all on Facebook, each individual video song over a period of a few weeks or whatever. And then I heave a sigh of relief and I go start working on the next album, because that's it. I make them, I put them out there. If something gets to somebody or if some good connections happen, that's awesome. But I don't really push the river much over there. So I will say, and I always forget to say, because even this minimal amount of marketing is not something that crosses my mind, but all my songs are available at geneburnett.com for free. I have 40 albums up there, including my latest one called Almost Ready. There's a doodly title for you, Almost Ready. And they're all free. You can start at the latest one and go all the way back to stuff I recorded way back in the 80s. And you can listen to the album or you can download the individual songs. It's super easy and it's all free. And you can also go to Spotify and listen, or you can go to Apple Music or whatever and spend $1 and have the song in your personal collection, whatever works for you. Okay, here's a song I wrote about the one, the only, Willie fucking Nelson, who turned 90 years old today. I'm recording this on Saturday, the 29th, 2023. He's probably down there in LA at a concert right now, playing his heart out for his birthday celebration. Now the song, the way I wrote it, it sounds like it's he's passed already, but I know that he hasn't, and in some sense never will. Here we go. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's their time to go, but Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Some folks have their regrets when their time is done, But Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Willie didn't leave too many notes unplayed. His guitar was as famous as his braids. Some folks have their regrets when they run out of days. But Willie didn't leave too many songs unplayed. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's their time to go. But Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave much talk without the walk. Willie didn't leave much talk without the walk. Some folks have their regrets when they're done taking stock. But Willie didn't leave much talk without the walk. Willie didn't leave too many folks unloved. He knew everybody's got it tough. Some folks have their regrets when their time is up. But Willie didn't leave too many folks unloved. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's time to come home. But Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Didn't leave too many. All right. Happy birthday, Willie. Now, me personally, I'm a big fan of late period Willie. I like his last, maybe dozen albums. The stuff post 70. So one time, during my phase when I was sort of listening to country music a little, or maybe singing it a tad ironically, I found myself differentiating between sort of old school country and the kind of arena pop rock, pop country, whatever stuff that where they play in stadiums and stuff. And I realized that I'd really like the old school country, whether it was a new artist doing it or not. And I just liked it better. And the other stuff seemed to be like kind of pandering. If you want to hear a really funny satire of that, listen to Bo Burnham's song Pandering. It's one of the best satires I've ever heard of anything, let alone country music, or let alone pop country music. So I wanted to write a song that was a little bit of a parody of that kind of pop country music. And I wrote this before the Bo Burnham song. I'm pretty sure this is way back in 2011. And what I decided to do is just grab all the country cliches that I could and just list them in a song without any attempt to really make too much sense. and just stick them together and just make up a nonsense song in that vein. And that's how I started. But by the time I got to the end of it, and I started to play it a little bit for people, it was like I realized it was really fun. It was really fun to play. So maybe I hope that pop country is fun to play as this is for me to play. I still like the old stuff a lot better. Country boy pickup, that ain't a dog. Mama always told me this here guitar. Number one, hell yes, Saturday night. Shotgun, God bless, ain't you a sight. America, freedom, kicking your ass. Honky tonk, hell no, you got class. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. The sunsets, they don't lie. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. Train tracks, neon signs. Who you calling stupid? Cowboy boots. Lonesome drunk jukebox, I do it for you. Gambling, cheating, sorry baby, crying. Hard working, rodeo, broken hearted lying. Motel, paycheck, sleeping on the couch. How about a cold one, punching in and out? Everybody wants to be a cowboy. The sunsets, they don't lie. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. Train tracks, mama cried. Highways ain't no fancy living free. Tractors and trailers, daddy said to me. Al Cater, Hank Williams, truck driving horses. Goddamn, thank you man, special forces. I've been thinking that the floor's been drinking. The South will rise, but I'm still sinking. And everybody wants to be a cowboy, but sunsets, they don't lie. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. Train tracks, neon signs. I left that girl in a cloud of dust. Corn-fed cars, dead bucket of rust. I lost my job, but I found Jesus. I don't go in much for wine and cheeses. Don't fiddle with that button if that dress is on to stay. Don't rosin up my bow if you don't want to play. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. The sunsets, they don't lie. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. Train tracks, mama cried. Train tracks, neon signs. The train tracks, mama cried. Yeah, isn't that fun? Oh man. Oh yeah, so much fun to sing. Okay, I'm gonna do a fourth one here. Squeeze in a fourth one. Thank you for indulging me so far. If you have, if you feel like posting something, god damn it, do it. Record a few of your tunes and put it up there on the YouTube, and then link me over at Facebook or in the comments below this very video. Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. I listen to my musical friends every Sunday night. I've been doing it for years in person, and now I'm doing it virtually, and I am loving it. I've had some great experiences listening to my friends' music in real detail, you know, because when you're a musician, you're busy with music, they're making music. If they live in the same town, you're often having gigs on the same nights. You don't see each other that much. You buy each other's album, you put it on for a bit, you listen to it, you get what they're doing, and, you know, you're just too goddamn busy. Too much going this way and not enough going sideways. And now that I'm a little bit older and, you know, staying home more than going out and lost my taste for noisy bars and rooms and stuff, I can sit at home and go back to my friends', you know, musical histories and listen to their albums with the headphones on. Just a few songs a week. I work my way through their catalogs, and man, it is wonderful just to really listen to and appreciate my friends, and then to let them know and to, you know, give them a little feedback is also really nice. One more song. This here's a blues song about being a country cliché. thinking and drinking are country cliches. But that's what I'm doing most of the day, since the bank took the house and my wife ran away. I feel like my life is a country cliche. Well, I'm counting my curses, my blacks and my grays, the hairs on my head, the shades of my days. If it wasn't for music, I might just fade away. I feel like my life is a country cliche. But it could be worse. I still got the truck, I still got my axe and a little bit of faith. Ah, something's always leaving, but something always stays. Shit, whose life is not a country cliche? This gig at its best was never that great. I'm expecting the boot any old day, and when it arrives, all that I'll have to say is, what took you so long, you country cliche? But there's always hope that I'll find a way. The next girl could be different, maybe I'll catch a break. I'm gonna hit the town when I get my pay, even if it is a country cliche. There's so many lies that I wouldn't trade. No friends at the bar, no end to their pain. I still got a prayer, and I just say, hey, life could be worse than a country cliche. Life could be worse than a country cliche. All right, there you have it. That was Dude Songs Part 9, Episode 56, Sunday night, Stay-At-Homebodies, virtual open mic, hosted by your pal and mine, Mr. Gene Burnett. And all my music's free on my site. What else can I tell you? Post something if you got them. Breathe deep. Take good care of yourself. Remember, Willie Nelson, 90 years old, takes care of himself. You should too. All right, we'll see you next time.